Yeah, it's
Okay.
recording. Let's start it.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna be recording, facility shifts. And yeah, let's focus on that. So let me go. Should I make this bigger? How's that? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So first thing, let's talk about in the management call types that are in here. So we're gonna go in management call types. So I couldn't remember how we have facility shift fixed, then I have a facility shift hourly, then I have facility shifts.
Right.
Okay, so we have all these
So
here. Go ahead.
go to rates. Click on view previous rates. Scroll down. Now notice these things. The shift type. For those call types facility, the shift types would be facility bill rate.
Say that again.
And
Say that again. So let's talk about, okay, remember there's two kinds of like shifts, like when a husband and wife have a policy, and so
yes,
we're billing by the hour. It's not a fixed rate per call. I mean, per visit that's in there. It's like the caregiver clocks in and it's keeping her payroll based on the facility, and then they clock into the client and it's creating invoicing and it's billing by the hour as well, right?
right.
So
So
what kind of call
let's
type
start.
do you like that?
Let's start from scratch. Let's create a new call type.
Okay.
Let's
Which
call it facility hourly rate.
I've already kind of got that. Let's call it practice hourly rate. Okay. PRC.
Okay.
That way we know what it is. Okay. And what are we using this for?
Just type it facility hourly rate. Practice hourly rate.
Okay.
And let's create one more facility fixed rate.
So we'll call it
Right.
practice because I already have some other ones, right?
Yeah. Fixed rate.
I'll just call it fixed. Okay. And this is for facility shifts fixed rate.
All
Okay.
right. Now go to rates. Select facility PHR.
Where's the first one? Facility PHR. Where's facility PHR? Where's that at?
Yeah, the first one. Below Bob.
Why can I not see it? Right here. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Select the shift type as facility
Okay. Facility.
and bill rate as $20, $25, whatever.
Okay. Let's do $45 an hour. Okay.
Okay. And enter a pay rate.
Okay. And so we're gonna say I think we've been saying it's like I'm gonna put $5 an hour just because that way I know it's low, right? Okay. And hit
Okay.
add,
Click on
right?
add. Yes.
Okay.
Now select facility P fixed.
Okay.
Shift type as facility.
Now does it matter if it's a 1 hour if it's a 1 hour shift or if it's a 15-minute shift or is it how does
No, it doesn't matter. If the fixed rate is applied, then irrespective of number of hours, the bill rate, whatever it is, it will be applied.
okay, so
Except
if you have a 15-minute shift and you give it a fixed, it's and
yeah,
you're billing $25,
yes,
it's gonna be $25. If you have a 2 hour shift and you use this, it's gonna be $25.
right.
Okay, all right. Okay. So we'll say that the fixed rate, we're gonna call it, because usually I'm guessing okay, we'll call it 30. Okay.
Usually the agencies creates like F15, F30, F45, and F1 hour
Okay,
for the
okay,
fixed rate.
let's do that then. Okay, we'll do that too. Okay. So Okay, so let's go back to this right here, right?
Yeah.
And this will
Say
be,
F15, facility F15. That indicates 15 minutes shift.
the last one would be, okay. Okay, so then we gotta go into the
Yeah.
rate.
Yes.
Okay, and so we'll do this here, and these are facility. Okay, and we're doing a 15-minute, and we'll say a 15-minute is $15. But the pay rate, does it really matter on there? I mean,
No, it doesn't matter. Usually, agency enters them as 0.
okay, that was my next question. When they're, even if it's fixed or if it's hourly, no matter what, right? Because it doesn't matter.
Right.
Okay. Okay,
Caregivers are paid based on hourly basis, right?
yeah. That's what I thought too, but I was trying to remember why we had it here, why it wouldn't maybe just, you think code wise, you could do it here that basically, since it doesn't matter, just break it so that doesn't go there, or do you actually have to have it in there?
Right. So
Okay,
let F30.
where's the F30? Okay, yep, and now I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go facility, and that's a 30, so we're gonna call it $30 an hour.
Right.
And then we're gonna go F45. Facility. $45 an hour. Yeah. And then we have F60. Facility. Yeah. Hey, Angie, I'm on a Zoom call. Angela, can I call you back in 30 minutes or an hour?
Yeah, it's not a good. It's fine to tell you, just chatting, just so you.
All right, let me get, all right, I'll call you back. Love you. Love you. Bye-bye. Okay. Okay, so we got all those rates, right?
Right. Now let's go to client.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so what I've been doing, I started going through making plan of cares, but let's grab Bob Bark, this guy here.
All right.
So I have
first of
all
all,
these, I have a facility plan of care, and I've already created the plan of care as well, but now you go to finances, right?
yes. Let's assign all 15 60.
I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of some of this crap right here then. Okay. So we're gonna assign so many things here. As I was trying to, no, we don't want to do that.
Don't use this one. Use F15
Okay, F30, F45, F15, and F60, okay?
and FPHAR.
Where's that at?
FSEPHAR. Yeah,
Those are the only ones we want to do, right?
right.
And can I go and delete this one out? Can I
Yeah.
delete? Okay, let's, okay. And then we'll make that, and we'll hit save, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
Let's pick one more client on
okay,
this facility.
Aaron Day. So remember, facility needs to be that one.
Oh, save.
Okay, let's go back to the other guy. What facility are they in? That's Brookdale. Oh, was this the one we did?
No, that was Bob.
Okay, let's put this person in as well. Since we're here. No, we don't want that one.
You need to update the plan of care as well.
Okay, so let's talk about that because I've already built.
Okay. You have already added facility.
So what I did on here, tell me if, under facility here, because when you're on a facility, you have to assign them, right? You have to like assign what things you're gonna do, like on a 15-minute shift, you just grab those things.
No, that will be in when we will create the shift, it will go there.
Oh, correct, I know, but if we don't create the plan of care and assign, so for instance,
Yes.
so like housekeeping, I just went through and just like selected almost everything because
Mhm.
not that we're gonna do everything, but if we don't have them selected, then we can't drop it in, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, all right. Just making sure was that, okay, let me go to primary contact and I've got this person on the Brookdale. Okay, that's good. Let's grab another client and let's go to boom. We had Bob. So we have these three so far, right?
But for Aaron, we have not assigned the call type. Go to financial. All right. Now we have 3 people in the facility. And I'm sure you have created the plan of care for Aaron as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, okay.
All right.
Okay,
Now let's go to facility on the left-hand side.
now you can do claim adjudication as well, right? For them if they have a long-term care insurance policy on facility shifts.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, we'll do that next, but, okay. So we're gonna go to Brookdale.
Go to, yeah, Brookdale. Okay. Add
Okay,
shift.
so here, these are all the clients that are there, okay, but not all of them have that those call types set up. So,
Right.
okay, so go ahead. So we're in the schedule.
Yeah. Go to add shift. No, next to schedule, we have add shift.
Okay,
All right. Enter the dates.
so we'll do it for today. So if we're just gonna do one shift for
10
today,
a.m., 9 to 5 or whatever.
9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Okay,
And the recurrence, let's leave it blank and select this 3 clients. Amada office. If you want to go with recurrence, you can do that always.
okay. So you go to Mata office.
Select, yeah, click here.
Say that again.
click on select rate. So here, if you want to have the 15-minute shift, 30-minute shift, you can have that.
Okay, so we'll do a 15-minute shift.
Yes, and it's a fixed rate.
Okay,
So in the drop down, you see a select drop down. No, not here. Click here. Click on that drop down. Select. Select. You see start time. There
oh,
is a
select,
start.
yeah,
Yeah. Click 15.
okay,
Oh, the starting time does not come. Enter the start time as well.
okay, so we're gonna start that at 9 o'clock,
Yes.
okay?
And click on 15-minute. Yeah. Click here.
Now, plan of care,
No, select. Correct the end time. It's go to that drop down. No, no, no. Go to that drop down. Yes, drop down 15 minute.
which drop down?
15 minute. Click on 15-minute. Click 30 and click again 15.
Is that a bug?
Yes, that's a bug.
Okay, okay, so we got 9:15, okay, sounds good. Now we plan of care.
Yes.
Okay, so now these are all the stuff that we have in his plan of care, right?
Right.
So it's the first thing in the morning, we want to get him in the shower, oral care, toileting.
You cannot do all these things in 15 minutes, right?
Well, you can get him, hey, get him in the shower, brush your teeth, go to the bathroom, and
You can add one more.
dressing.
Yeah.
Okay,
So there is a little plus icon on the right hand side.
okay,
Click on it. And here you can select another, say 30 minutes or 15 minutes, whatever.
okay. So now you're going to come back for a 30-minute one,
Select the start time.
and they're going to come back at, so they got him at 9. They came in 9:15. Now they're going to come back at 11 o'clock. And we're going to do a 30-minute.
Yes.
Okay. 11 o'clock, we are going to okay, clean the bathroom, bedroom, take the trash out, and escort to lunch. Okay. Now,
If you want to add one more, click on that plus. Yes.
okay. And now we're going to come in here and we'll do a 15-minute visit. And that is going to be at 2 o'clock. 15 minutes. Here. Where is the,
You can type there as well. If you want.
oh, you can type?
Yes.
Escort to activities and snack and light housekeeping. Okay. So that's that guy. Okay. Now we're gonna do Bob, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna do a 15-minute. Now,
So instead of 15, you can make it hourly. PHR.
but we wouldn't, okay, yeah, let's do hourly, okay?
And instead of fixed rate, you can select hourly rate.
Okay.
Now select the time.
So we're gonna do that one. So when he comes in the morning, he's gonna go from 9 to 9:15. Okay. And now we're gonna do from, let's say, 9:30 to 11. We'll do 9, yeah, so we'll go start is at 9:25.
9. Yeah.
Okay. All shift, right?
Yes, if you select all shift, then it will take the end
Oh,
time.
no,
the
no, no,
whole
that's right.
time.
No, 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 it doesn't, huh? So all shift, so if we end it, okay, all shift, but now we're gonna change it right here, right? No,
Uh,
all shift is a husband and wife thing. Yeah, no, no, no. Okay, if it's hourly, and so we only have the option to do those four, right?
yes,
So you couldn't ad hoc saying, hey, I'm gonna put you in here between for like from 9 o'clock to by the way, so that was at 9:25. Can you go like 9 to go 11 to like to 10? Can you do that?
I think that's a bug. It should not be allowed.
Okay, because because this is the control right here, right?
Right,
So if we said it was 45 minutes, then it would charge us, it'd know it'd take $45 an hour and then boom, 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 and chart and bill it based on whatever that is, per minute, whatever, right? So, okay,
right.
hourly, okay. So 9:25 is the start time, 1 hour, okay, so 10:25. So we may want to then have more than 60 minutes, so even more increments of shifts for hourly then, if you're gonna do that like that, right? So it's like,
Right.
okay, that makes sense, okay? So that does that there, so we'll say, just to make it easy, we'll say 9:30. There we go, okay? So now we have a 30 minutes, we have from 10:30 to 11 still open, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so let's say we're now gonna, who's another one, Aaron Day? No, 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 no. So then we can add another shift for this. Oh, we gotta do planet.
Add a task first of all, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and 9:30, we're going to again do a well check. AM dentures, have them brush their teeth. That's a late riser. So 1 hour, and then we were going to vacuum the floor. And escort to breakfast, okay. Now, if I try to put them at a time where they're supposed to be somewhere else, will it stop me? So let's do a fixed,
Mhm.
and let's say I want to do it at 9 o'clock. Is it gonna let me do that because I'm already gonna be somewhere?
I think it will allow.
It will allow, because if
Yes,
a husband and wife are in there, that's how it would do it, right?
right.
Okay, all right. Which makes sense. Okay, so we don't want to do that. So now, where's our time slot here? We've got. So, no, we have between
11:30 to 2, you can do anything.
11:30 and 2, yeah. So let's do, we just left him at 11:30. We just left. Who are we leaving at 11:30 again? Where's that at? 11:30, we were with
Hamada office.
So we're gonna come in here and we're gonna go 11:40. There's a little exercise. That's all we're gonna do there. Okay. And we're gonna come back for an hourly.
You can select F60 as well for hourly if you want.
Can do what?
F60.
But if we do, but if we, the other way, if they leave early, they're only gonna bill for the hourly, right? You know, so if somebody says, hey, I don't want, I only, you know, I don't want to be billed a fixed rate. I want to know if I send them out early,
Right.
yeah. So we'll do that. Okay, and we'll do hourly and we'll go. The shift ends at 5. We're gonna come back at 4 o'clock. Hourly, there it is right there. And that last hour with, who's this, Bob Barker? Yeah. We're gonna end of the day. Do a little dusting, empty the dishes, change the bed, whatever, vacuum the floor. Escort, oop. And feed the cat. Where did that escort to? And escort to dinner. Okay. Okay, that's 2 clients, right?
Yes.
Okay, and now the third client was Aaron Day. Okay, now I got to figure out where, and we're just gonna see him, we're gonna see him once. Okay, so we have between 2:30 and 4 now, right?
Yes.
So, and we'll do that hourly here. And we'll go 2:35. $3.35. Okay. Because we're gonna run some errands for them. And watch a movie. There you go. It's a hard shift. Okay.
Select the caregiver.
And this is going to be a,
Select whatever the call type you want to select.
hold on. It would be hourly because if the caregiver is going to get paid here, and it would be,
Yes. So instead of $5 per hour, you can make it $25 or whatever.
yeah, 25. Here we go. And we'll do 89. That way I know that that's a made up rate. Okay. And okay, now before I save it, because we didn't say, we're not, if we wanted to make it recurring, but this is just for that one shift, right?
Yes.
And select plan of care, select all shifts. Do we need to do any?
We can do it later. I mean, we can show it in another shift.
Okay, all
This
right,
functionality. Let's save it.
save.
Shift created. So if you go to a schedule,
Okay, and I think I might have just gotten a notification. No, I didn't. That's weird. What day did we make that for?
20. Go to
Today,
a schedule.
is today the 20th or was that yet?
Go to a schedule.
Okay, schedule. Okay, I didn't get it because it's after hours. I should have done it for tomorrow because Okay, so we did this here, which we're way after that, so it's in the past.
Right.
Let's edit that.
So instead of edit, let's create another shift.
Okay. Okay, run the
Go
schedule,
to
add
add shift. Yeah. Select the date as 21st, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Now, because if let's say, I'm just, if like 9 to 5, that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 8. But if it was like 8 to 5 with a 1 hour break in between, would you make two shifts, right? You know, the first shift and then between, if they were on break and not getting paid, you know, because they'd go out, whatnot, then you'd make a morning shift and an afternoon shift, right? That's kind of how you,
Right.
yeah, okay.
Yep.
But we're gonna say this is straight through, there's no lunch, which gives a problem too, because then you get in problems because you're not giving your people the breaks that they need. But okay, so there we go there. And we're not gonna, do you want to do a repeat or just one day again?
You can use repeat until. Let's create till 25th and recurrence daily. And then let's click on this select all. Select all. Select all care plan.
No, select all care plan, okay.
Select all
Wow.
shift.
And then select all shifts,
Yes.
okay.
So now in this case, you have all the shifts selected with the all the care plan and everything for all the clients. So once it is configured correctly, you just need to do 3 select and save select the caregiver to create the shift.
Yeah, but
So for example, here for Amada, let's select the rates.
okay, so we'll start at the top here, okay. So we're gonna do we start off by doing what day we're gonna repeat them, right? So we're gonna go,
Monday, yeah, select Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
do we do that too? It doesn't matter, right? You can do them all, right? Because,
Yes.
okay,
Select rate. Let's call it PHR. And instead of fixed, make it hourly.
okay.
So that way, for every hour, 9 to 5, the shift will be scheduled. Now, if
Okay.
you scroll down, again, let's do the same for Bob Parker.
So let's say we are in an assisted living facility that has a whole bunch of people in it, and these guys are all in different apartments, right?
Yes,
So this person, we're saying that this person is going to be, that this caregiver is going to be with this client from 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock, right?
right,
So in this scenario, we really could not put them with anybody else unless they were husband and wife in the same room. Isn't that correct?
right.
Okay.
I mean, it depends upon the scheduler and the agency how they want to schedule.
So I don't want to do this all shifts then.
Okay, then instead, make it.
Okay. Now here I can just start unassigning things, right?
Yes.
And when I assign them, then they make that available if we were to do another shift, right? So let me see here.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do bed bath, took it off. Okay. Okay. Now, just for S's and giggles, okay, I'm gonna add another one.
Yes.
Okay, and that's that. This is the same one, right? And we're gonna do the same thing
Yes.
here. Okay. And now I'm gonna say this is an hour. What was the last one, an hour?
Yes, bad bath, you want to try
Yeah.
9 to 10?
Okay. That one is an hour and we're gonna go, oh, did we go 9 to 10 hourly? Okay. And then we're gonna say this one here is, we'll just say fixed here, and we'll say this one is 11 60 12. Okay. So these are the ones that I clicked off, right? These are now, you have to just do it
No,
by,
it shows up everything. It's
okay, even if they've been up here, they're gonna still show it again, right?
right. Sometimes, for example, eating is a task that needs to be done in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening.
Okay.
That
Okay. Okay. So basically we've got 9 to 10. And actually, I'm gonna do this one here from 12 to 1. Okay. Bob Barker, we're gonna put from, we'll do a fixed. And we're gonna do it from 10 to 15.
you can you click on this select all task? There is a checkbox.
Oh yeah, yeah. If I do that, yeah, there you go. Thank you. Okay, now, so now I'm gonna have to do this, right? Or go like this. And then come back. Do you see that? That's a bug, right?
Yeah, that's a bug. If nothing is coming up in plan of care, then that's a bug.
Well, is it a bug because initially we did all? So if I undo
Just
him,
type something.
there it is. Now it's there. Okay. So I just had to refresh it. Okay. And we're gonna start this person at, up here we were at, so I have it 10:15. From 10 o'clock, 15 minutes to 10:15. I'm just gonna throw some things on there so we have them right. Doesn't matter. Okay. And then
So what
we have
it did, since we select all, it selected all the clients with
let's
their
go
care
back.
plan and everything.
Yeah, I don't want to select all anymore. Okay, that's how that works. I see how that works now. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, shoot. Select all would have been more for a husband-wife situation, I think, which we'll do here. So
Yes.
I'm going to just go. Actually, let's do this then. Okay. So now let's go ahead and go to the schedule. No, sorry. Let's go to the facility shift. Go to facilities
They're
again.
already in the facility shift.
All. Yeah. And let's go to the Holdaway home client list. There they are here. So now let's add a shift. I'm going to add shift for the 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to say from 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Select all.
Yes, so you see everything is because that's the only call type we have assigned.
Yeah, that's right. Because we got to go back. We got to go back to those clients. So let's go back to those clients. And these are the Holdaway clients. So let's go to their financials. Payment terms. Payments here. So let's get rid of all this junk that I have here. Okay. And let's go ahead and do boom, 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 and boom. Yeah, that's it. 15, 30, 45, 60. Okay. And save. That was for Darlene. Now we got to go to David. Finance. Payment terms. View payment terms. Okay. Okay, so now I also want to come into here because they have a long-term care insurance plan, right? And so when I go into payer here, so I've got them set up under, we're doing it by ADLs. They have an 8-hour approval, 2 ADLs, and bathing and dressing are on there.
I think, Robert, in Relifi, LTCA and facility are not combined together.
Let me check this. I think I tested this. Let's just double check here. I'm trying to think my logic here. Okay, so now that is David. Let's go to Darlene. Okay, we already did finance there. What were we doing here? We were doing, oh yeah, payer. I'm gonna change this to 8. Bathing, dressing, hands on or standby, save. Standby. Okay. All right, let's go back to facility. Okay. And all.
Hold with.
Okay. Okay. Add a shift. And I'm gonna do it for today. What time is it right now? It is 10:30. 10, 10:15. 10:15. No, it's 10:30.
PM.
Yeah, good catch. 10:30 p.m. Okay, and let's say it was a 12-hour shift, right? Let's say it's starting at 12:30 at night and it ends at 12. I mean, I'm sorry, it's at 10:30 at night, but it ends at 10:30 a.m., right?
Right.
Tomorrow. So you do that right there.
Yes.
And then it's 10:30 a.m. and select all the plan of cares. Now, yeah, because it has to be a facility. Yeah. Oh, okay. See, I've got bathing and dressing. There they are right there. Those are they have on there. Okay. Select all shifts. Here's our bathing and dressing standby. Okay, yep. And now let's put me on it. Can I change the rate here too, or do I have to go with what they had?
You can change it here too.
When you click out, is that, it doesn't give you the thing to say only for this shift? It doesn't give you that option here
No.
on the facilities.
No, it does not give that option.
Okay, so let's just keep it like this then. Okay, so that's 45, and that's 45, okay, here. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit save. Facility shift added. And I just got the notification.
Mm-hmm.
So if Microsoft Azure sunset, this stuff because we didn't migrate to the Maui.net,
Mm-hmm.
why is the app still working? I mean, everything is like working I mean,
I
literally.
mean, there are traditional apps. So when they say that they sunset Maui and this thing, that means they are not going to give the support to this HTML thing, the YAML, uh, Xamarin thing. I forgot.
Xamarin, yeah.
Yes. So there will not be any new updates. There will not be any security patches. There will not be any bug fixes in the Xamarin platform.
Okay,
But
so
all the existing applications will work as it is.
you're just kind of stuck and dead, basically
Right.
on that. So it works and everything like that, but if you want to do anything new, you can't do anything new, whatnot, right?
Right.
So technically we could have, because we could have been using RelyPy all this time while we were building Nurse Loop and then, then migrated.
There is no reason why you guys have not used Relifi. You should have used it.
Yeah. Okay. We'll have a conversation about that later. Okay. All right. Okay. So that shift is there. Now let's go ahead and I'm going to look at my today's shift. So since we're recording this, let me show the guys what that looks like. Okay. So for today, I have two shifts. The first one here is the Holdaway home. No, it's the Brookdale. That's the first shift that we did that started at 10, ended at 5. The next one, then there's another one that somebody did for me, which is done, Elliot. And then I have this other one, which is the Holdaway home. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and clock in. So it says, hey, you've read the plan of care. We did away with all the COVID stuff. Okay, so it says I am now clocked in. So I've clocked so the pay rate is being done. And even we're billing because we're billing by the hour on this, right? So the billing is also going in. Now, if let's say they got to the shift and David Holdaway was in the hospital. He had a heart attack last night and he's in the hospital. I would then mark absent, right?
Right.
And now it would know not to create any invoicing and do no billing at all for David Holdaway, right?
Right.
And then it would now allow you to go ahead and start caring for the other. But so let's say we are just going to click on, I guess it's making the client sign. Wait a minute here. Patricia, this keeps taking me back to this, COVID signing thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, client signature here, signs, okay, done. Clocked in successful. This must be a bug. So I hit mark absent, okay? And it gives me, why is he absent? Absent, doctor's appointment, home illness, discharged, center closed, member refused service, hospitalized, or respite. We don't want to do that. If I, oh, there you go. I was just clicking in the wrong spot. Okay. So I'm gonna click in the upper right-hand corner. So here's David. You see that? Okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get care tasks, personal care. Yep, I did medic reminders, ADLs, bathing, dressing, transferring. Okay. Toileting, and did some PRN stuff. PRN stuff. Save. Vitals. I'm gonna record some weight. Okay. Back. Medications. Zoloft, Viagra, Advil. Okay. Wellness. Nutrition. Okay. Client observations. Yes, yes, no. Yes, yes, yes. Save. Okay. Back. Let's do an alert. Record an alert. Client fell, not injured. Fell while getting out of a chair, was able to pick himself up, and is okay. Save. Okay. Save. Okay. Back. Back. Okay. So you guys see the add a note right there? I'm going to put a note right here and add a note. I'm just going to put client fell today, kind of unsteady. We may want to do another assessment. Save. Okay. So I've added that note. I'm going to hit note again. And it brought it back up to where I left that off. Just wanted to see that. Okay. Save. Back. Now, you see David Holdaway? We recorded stuff. So the mark absence not there because we're there. Now we haven't done anything yet with Darlene. So I'm going to click on her picture right now. When I clicked on her picture, oh, and by the way, if the other one had a picture, that would have been, that's what they pick on that and it goes here. So now I'm going to do the same thing here. Okay, so I'm going to go to care tasks. Yeah, but did a bunch of stuff. Save. Okay. I'll put some vitals in just so we have some data. Okay. Back. Medications. Celebrex. Okay. And wellness. Pain. Save. Hydration. Client observations. Okay, back. Add a note. Client's memory seems to be slipping. We may want to have a nurse come out and do a mini mental state exam. Save. Okay. I'm gonna do an alert here. Client requires client's condition changed. Client seems to be forgetting things and is getting agitated.
I'm not sure whether the adjudication will work or not.
We'll test that in a minute.
Yeah.
I think when I tested it with DeLacy and my office staff, it worked. Okay. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna hit start drive to see what happens in there too. The app will now record your drive time. Okay, I'm just gonna have that open there. Call agency, yep, that works. Here. Stop driving, yes. Okay. Let's come into here now and just see what's happening. So under here, you
Go
go
to
under
calendar.
calendar, facility shift. This is the
Let's
Brookdale.
scroll
This
down.
is the one that we made. Okay. Here we have Darlene, home.
Yes. Yes. I take my point back. If you scroll down, you see for Darlene, hello, 100% yes and 83% yes. Yes
So
indicates
adjudicate.
it adjudicated.
Yep, that's what I thought. Okay,
Yes.
so we're clocked into both of them. We've done everything that we needed to. That's going on. We've got an alert going on right here. Both of them are in there. We've got some drive time. Obviously, we didn't do anything, so we didn't record it. Oh, that's one of the things I really hate about some of the doing that crap. Okay, we gotta go back. Where am I at? We gotta go back to facility all. No, we gotta go back
Calendar.
to calendar. Facility shifts. And I'm gonna do this here. I'm gonna make it so it's not. There we go. Okay, so we've got that. There's the pay rate. Remember, we adjusted the pay rate, which is showing right there. It's a facility, it's a 12-hour shift. We're in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish clocking out now. See what happens. Okay, actually, let's go, because it's an overnight shift, let's go back to the calendar. So let's go to facility. Okay, see how this worked here, guys? Because we're recording this. This was an overnight shift, so it's showing that the block is taking up two things here. So it's going to know, Patrice, right? That basically,
Yes.
at 12 o'clock, it's going to separate those and is going to do that for billing and payroll. So now I say billing and payroll because if the shift was an overnight on Saturday to Sunday, we just went in different weeks, right? So payroll, overtime may not go be so if they only worked Friday and Saturday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, then they're not going to go to overtime, and it's going to put those hours towards the right week when calculating overtime, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
So if you are done with the facility, I would like to show you something.
Okay, let me ask you this here. Can we do, we're not done we're not done yet. You're not done yet. Okay, so if I wanted to put a note on there, can you do notes like you can on the other shifts?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. All right, let me finish clocking out so we can see what that looks like. So Patricia, I'm here. So I'm clocked in, but I haven't finished clocking out. So I'm gonna click
You
on
are
that.
not able to, you are not able to clock out because the clock out time is tomorrow. Maybe.
Oh, but
It's
okay,
overnight.
can't you leave early though?
I'm not sure. I mean, in the
Oh,
overnight
no,
shift,
no. There it is right there. It's got clock out. There it is right there. It's clock
okay,
out. Yeah.
you can do it.
Okay, clock out. Okay, please record your status of all your tasks, yes or no, before clocking out. I thought I did that. See what's happening? Boom, boom. Okay. Oh. Plan of care. Yeah, that shows both of them. Okay, oh yeah, I had to hit facility details to get to here to bring me back. So let's go back here. So what happens is, see the bottom facility details?
Mhm.
I'm going to click on that, and that's going to bring me back to where we're at. Okay. Now, do you see how we've got a green dot and an orange dot? That orange dot means that we have not completed all of the mandatory shifts. So I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to go to care tasks. And you see that right there, the bathing, yes or no? That's what was keeping me. So I'm going to say yes and save. Save. Okay. So now I've got a green light on everything. So now I'm going to go ahead and clock out. Okay, so I'm going to put in my miles. So I ran some errands, right? So we did 25 miles and I bought some gloves. Did you have a safe shift? If I say no, it's going to say what happened. But I'm going to say, so I'm going to say client fell. I hurt my shoulder. I hurt my back lifting and transferring. Okay. Now, oops. Now, Petrus, the notes, it didn't bring up the notes. And that's probably because the notes were for each individual one, right?
Right.
And an overall note, right?
Right,
So I'll
right.
just put, there are individual notes, see the individual notes for the clients. And it was a hard shift, save. Okay, and gives me the summary. Client's going to sign. Oh, facility, this is where it's going to say, because remember the supervisors, a lot of times, because they're working in a facility, you know, yep. So save facility manager signature, okay. That's the client signature. Oh, the facility manager is the client, so they're signing on behalf of there, right? So then we have the caregiver signature, save, okay. And now we hit clock out. And we're done. Okay, let's refresh this now.
You need to go to calendar.
Yeah. There it is right there, and it's green, so it's done, right? So now let's go to calendar, and let's go to facility shift status. And now we've got the red shifts, we've got the start time, we got the end time, we've got this here. If I hit this, it'll come up here. Now, payable, and billable, shouldn't have that been checked already? If maybe we didn't in the management tab, do we need to?
In the management, we have not selected. We have not made it billable and payable. That's where.
Okay, so that was an oversight on our site, right? If we wanted to do that, we'd, So here, because we didn't do that, okay, so that's all here. So now we're just gonna look and see, okay, it's hourly, that's all right, okay, yep, that's good.
You can scroll up and close. X on the right hand side you have X.
Okay, so here we can't, oh, shift details. How do you modify like the, not details, there was the time cards, I mean
You can edit it from the timesheet tab of the client.
oh, tab of the client here, which, okay, so you have to go in each individual client to start to doing that.
Right.
But we don't need to because it was adjudicated, so we know we're fine. You know, it got all that stuff. Okay, so now we're gonna go, let's approve the scheduled. No, let's approve they left early, so we'll do the actual and actual.
Select the shift.
Actually, I'm gonna do this, yeah. And notice, guys, you see here, there's a box there because the box came there because they clocked in and out, and that, like up here, there is no box because they haven't clocked in and out. So, okay, so there, select it and approve it. And it's gonna make sure you want to do that, yes, and it's done. Now let's look at what approved shifts are done. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Looks good. Okay. Now, what do you want to, so that's how that works. What do you want to show me?
Yes. Can you allow me to share my screen?
Yeah.
So I was trying to note down the billing conditions for Andrea and his team. So this is how I'm going to write overnight shifts. Is the example, say the work week is Sunday to Saturday and
Okay.
with the overtime of 40 hours per week.
Right.
And each day the agency has the schedule.
Say that again.
Each day the agency has the shifts. For example, 11 to 12, 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. Then
Okay.
12 to 13, 9 p.m. to 9 a.m.
I
Now,
don't
if I
see,
want,
I don't, hold on a second. I don't see your schedule. I'm still looking at my screen.
you need to, Robert, stop share.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me stop sharing. Okay. Go ahead.
Let me reshare.
Hold on a second. I think I am still, let me see your screen. Okay, yeah, I see it now. Okay, let me go down here. I got to expand this, go here. Okay, now I see it. Now go ahead and start over again now so I can follow you because I was looking at my screen, not
Right.
sure.
So I was citing the scenario for overnight shift for Andre and his team.
Okay,
So here I have this work week starting from Sunday to Saturday
okay,
with an overtime of 40 hours per week. And I have created each overnight shift from 11 till 19th from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. Now, if the week starts from 12th and if the agency wants to bill from 12th October to 18th October, then the shift from 11th October 9 p.m. to 12th October 9 p.m. will be divided into two.
mm-hmm,
Right. And from midnight, 12th October midnight to 12th October 9 a.m., 9 hours will be included in the billing. Right.
yep, yep,
So 9 hours from this shift and 3 hours from the last shift.
yep,
And so up to here, 40 hours will be included into the regular uh,
but-
bill rate and the remaining will be going to overtime, right?
yep,
So that's the logic I want to confirm from you.
okay,
So I will add the facility shift, visit, mileage and expenses. I'm working on it. I'll do
okay,
that.
perfect.
All right. That's from my side.
All right, good, good, good. All right, hey, thanks for walking me through the logic on the facility shift stuff. Let's go through one more thing before we jump off here. Let me share again. You can see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay, let's go to this management tab. And under rates here, I want to delete some of this crap that I've created. Now, some of it may have data attached to it, so I might not be able to delete them, right?
So the thing is, if you have the shifts created for those call types, you won't be able to delete them.
Okay. So how would we know? So like, let's say I want the Joe call.
Go to call type. Click on view call type list.
If there's a
Uh,
trash can here, I can get rid of them, right?
right,
Because there's no data attached to them.
right.
So this is the husband and wife. So we wouldn't need this one because it'd be a facility shift. So we can get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of this because I'll come back to that in a minute. Joe call. Okay. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What did I just do? I just got rid of one that we needed.
Don't delete the remaining ones.
But I want to get rid of this one because this one here was one that I created that we're not going to use. Okay. And we're going to get rid of this one as well because we replaced it with something else.
Mhm.
Okay. And we don't want to get rid of this one. We don't want to get rid of this one. We don't want to get rid of that
I mean,
one.
you cannot delete anything
Yeah.
else.
Okay. So we have a 15. We have a
30,
30,
45.
45, 1 hour, and PHR. Okay. Okay. Facility shift. So I obviously have some data attached to that, so I can't get rid of that,
Yes.
right? Can I rename it?
No, in Relify you cannot.
Okay. Can I make it inactive?
Nothing. You cannot do nothing with the call types in Relify.
Okay, so maybe guys, some logic, since we're writing this new code right here, right? In doing this, we may want to write some code that basically says that, hey, because logic is once you start using this, if you no longer want to use that call type anymore and we want to make it inactive, then you need to ensure that there are no future schedules built using that call type, and all schedules have been closed out, done, saved, and billed, right? So as long as you've got anything historically where that call type was done, those shifts have been closed out and done, and any future they've been deleted, you're not using them, right? So at that point, if you want to make it inactive, write some code in that says, hey, let's make this facility shift here inactive so we don't see it anymore, so we don't accidentally use that one, because the new one is the facility PHR. Does that make sense? Kind of writing some type of logic and code that says, hey, let's make these inactive because we're not using it anymore, but we still need to have it for reports and everything like that were done in the past. Is that something that you guys have done in the other platform, or how did you handle this?
Same, we have not modified in other platform.
Okay.
That's it is.
And
The reason we did not modify, I would like to add that reason. Then again, it's up to you. The reason is when you generate the invoice shows the call type and its description. So
Okay.
for example, we have this call type LTCI and the description is long-term care. Now, for the past invoice, if you modify it in the system, then in the future invoice, it will show a long-term care, whatever the new name you have. But in the past invoice, it will have the old name. So that creates confusion for the agency.
yeah, that makes sense. What if you didn't want to use it going forward and you added something that basically said hide?
Yes, that would be great. You can have that functionality in Nerds Room where you can hide the call type so that it won't be used any further.
And so when you go, it's like on the management tape, if you wanted to go hide, it would say, hey, you have future shifts scheduled. You need to take care of that, before I
Before
can hide it. Or you have historical shifts that you have not closed out or addressed. Take care of that. And so as long as that call type, the shifts have been closed, invoice done and billed, and the feature have been done, now you can hide it. So, and the reason why you'd want to do that is like when you go to a client or anywhere, when you go into this and you go under finances here, payroll terms, you have all this stuff here and you're not using 90% of them anymore, and so if you hit hide, you'd only see what you're currently using. So that's the logic between making something hidden. And then of course you'd need then to have a report where you can go in and unhide it if you want to use it, in the future. So, okay. All right. Let's go back into management here real quick. Rates. So we've gotten rid of all, call types here. Wait, rates here. We have, wait, am I in a client's profile? Yeah, I'm not, yeah, I'm in management. Okay, so we have the 15, 30, 45, 60 PHR here. So I'm going to go call type FAC 2-hour fixed.
Why do you want to have this scenario of 2 hour fixed, 3 hour fixed?
Well, because like if you are in a facility, right, and you're billing everybody fixed rates, they're in there,
Mhm.
and I'm going to put this caregiver, you got this 2-hour window of period of time where that client wants you for that 2 hour, for the 2 hours
Mm.
there, and the other one, you only have the 60 minutes. So you'd have to build two 60-minute fixed shifts, to take up that thing. So it just gives you more flexibility when you're going in there. Wait, no, you can't, right? Because, wait,
Doesn't make any sense because you already have the fixed and hourly.
okay, let me do this here. So I'm gonna hit fixed, wait, so, okay, hold on a second. Save. Now, if I'm gonna, let's just do this here. Now I'm gonna go to rate. I gotta play this out. I think I see what you're saying now. But if you're gonna go here, and now we're gonna go facility, and the rate there is 60, 120. Okay, and now you're gonna go here, and you go facility, and the rate is 180. Okay, here. And now let's go to a client. Here, finance, payment terms. Here, here, save. Okay, client, all here. Okay, let's go to facility. Yeah, because you're limited here, huh?
Yes. I mean, that can be corrected. Earlier, the requirement was to have the 15 incremental shifts, 15-minute incremental shifts, and the full day shift. But here, I mean, in Nerds Loop, you can have the flexibility to select the end time.
Okay, yeah, so you could do like,
Say 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Then I can select start time 9 a.m. and time 11 a.m. and it's a 2-hour shift. In Relify, you don't have that. You need to write it.
okay, so what we would do is we would write an option here, right? That would just be like, a custom or something, whatever it is, like,
Yes.
yeah. Okay. Okay, so guys, so again, we're watching this here. This is something we don't have in Relifi, but in Nurse Loop, we've created these call types to that would, right now we only have these fixed rates right here. And so the only way to do a 2-hour fixed rate would be to build 2 schedules for the caregiver, to go in, which would create 2 invoices, correct? Would that create 2 invoices, or does it create
No, no,
one?
invoices will be one with multiple shifts.
Oh, yeah, one invoice with multiple shifts.
Yes.
Yeah, so that invoice would basically have multiple shifts in there. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
So what we want to do here is create, 1 through 60 here, and then have another one that would just be not all shift, but like the full shift or something like that, or we'll call it whatever, which then allows you to be able to go from 9 to 11 and then customize it right here.
Right.
Okay. And then go on to the next and do it. Okay. All right. Let's end that because that's a lot of video for everybody to digest. So, all right, Patrice, appreciate you.
Thank you, Robert. Thanks
Yep.
for your time.
Yep. Have a good day.
Bye.
Later.